Hi everyone. It is a wonderful gloomy Saturday here in Georgia. I hope everyone has had a great day so far. So I just wanted to jump on really quick and do this eyeshadow tutorial. Really not really a tutorial, but for some it could be. But it's a really cool eye palette that a fellow artist did that involved pictures of animals in shelters or rescues. She makes flower crowns for them, and one of the artists actually made palettes with different pictures. So the colors that I'm going to be working with today are the As If, which is this really pretty cool toned purple, the Miyiha, which is this deep pink right here, Junior Prom, which is like a shimmery kind of blackish gray color, and then this white right here is a really pretty sparkly, and it's called Unicorn. So what I'm going to do is start on my eyelids, and what I'm going to do is use the pink, the Miyiha, however y'all want to pronounce it. I'm butchering it every time I say it. And I'm just going to go on my eyelids with that and into my crease as well. Now, this brush right here is not a Saint brush, just because I want to use kind of like the smudge end for putting it on my lid. And then I'll go back in with my eyeshadow brush from Saint and do the rest of the applications and everything like that. So let's just get started here. And this color, super pigmented. You can build your color up. So if you want it darker, you can always put more on there. If you want it lighter, you can always just start out very lightly and just blend it out. Blending is everything. So we're just going to get started. And this color has actually become like one of my all-time favorite shades. And also for this shadow and our Stay Golden that we have, 100% of the proceeds go to the Love Is Never Wasted Foundation, which is for foster care and all of that good stuff. The founder of our company, she fostered some children, or maybe one, I'm not real sure, but I know she has fostered, and then she did adopt. So she did a foster to adopt, and all of the proceeds go to, 100% go to the Love Is Never Wasted Foundation. I actually own both of those shades. And as you can see, I just went really lightly with it to begin with, and then I will build it up some. And it is dark here, so I have like this weird kind of glow that's going. Let me see if I can turn my lamp, because I have the light on my mirror as well on, but my lamp that I had turned on because the room was so dark is throwing like a weird glow on my face. But yeah, it's just been just a very low-key stay-at-home day. I get up at 5 a.m. every day, regardless if I am working or not. And I did a couple of loads of laundry, and then we have another line of makeup which is called demi that involves color theory. And so I was working on my submission video for that, which I did. It took me about 2 hours to get my nerves up to even come into the room and do my video. So I did that, and then went and picked up some pizza. That way I don't have to really worry about dinner tonight either. Eat pizza for lunch. They can eat pizza for dinner as well if they get hungry. But yeah, and then I'm also going to take my bridal certification test probably as soon as I jump off of here. I may take a few minutes of a break and then take my bridal certification. I already got my makeup certification earlier this week, so now I am an official certified makeup artist. Outside of with being a Saint makeup artist, you don't have to be certified. So I am an official certified makeup artist, and then I also wanted to do the bridal makeup certification as well. So I will be doing that later on this evening, and of course I will keep everyone posted on that. So y'all can see I did go in a little bit darker, and what I'm gonna do is just kind of lightly go up above my crease. And then I'm going to take the eyeshadow everything brush and actually do my crease with it. Just wanted to kind of start it. And then I'm going to actually wipe, even though I'm using the same color on the opposite eye, I'm just going to just gently wipe the brush off. That way the brush is clean and I'm not having, even though there's really no excess product, I still like to do that just as a precaution. My face is not shiny either, in case you're wondering. Wow, her face is really oily and shiny. It's not shiny at all. Like I said, it's this weird glow that's coming off. And I still have demi product on. And with that, you don't even do a full face of makeup for demi. That you're just filtering out distractions that you see on your face. So you wear very minimal makeup, which is really good and really cool. Once you get, your color theory and everything down like that. I had purchased the small edit back in January. My husband got it for me for Christmas, and then I ended up with COVID and was super sick for a few weeks, and I started a new job, and so I just really didn't have the time to play with it and practice with it like I wanted to. So fingers crossed the submission video will get approved. And as you can see, I started lightly on the opposite eye, and I'm just going to go in and just build the color up just a little bit more. And I tell you what, the struggle is real when you wear glasses. I dropped my phone week before last. I dropped my phone, but I'm wanting to get a new phone, so haven't really worried about going and getting it repaired, because I'm wanting to upgrade my iPhone. So yeah, I'm working off of a cracked phone screen, and of course you cannot wear glasses, especially when you're doing eye makeup. And I am like Rachel off of Friends, that episode where Monica had to literally sit on top of her to get eye drops into her eyes. That's me. which is really weird because I used to wear contacts when I was younger, and then as I've gotten older, I just got this really weird fear of stuff going into my eyeball. Even when I go to get my eyes checked, and you know, to shoot that air into your eye, they can only get one done because I don't know it's coming. And the second eye, they try like 3 or 4 or 5 times, and then they're like, yep, we can't get it done. We'll just go. Now I'm taking the eyeshadow brush, which is a Saint brush, and I'm just going to use the side of the fluffy end. I'm still going back into that pink, and I am just going to go right there, kind of above my crease with it. And I really didn't even think about placement of these colors. I had posted them in my beauty group and asked, you know, what color would y'all like to see? And one of the fellow artists commented that she would like to see this one. So I am, of course, take pictures and post them in there, and probably even share this video into my beauty group as well. So now you can see I've gone like lightly, and I'm just going to build that color up just a tad bit more. I'm sure everybody's probably going out tonight or went out last night for Valentine's. Or they may even just go out tomorrow night, even though tomorrow's Sunday. My husband and I are going to go out Monday, since he is a police officer and he has to work this weekend on shift. So, yep, Valentine's night I will be watching 90 Day Fiancé. My guilty pleasure. That's going to be my Valentine's night. Can you see I'm just wiping this color off, even though there really is nothing on there, and I'm just going to start and do the same thing on the other eye. Once again, I'm just using the side of the brush. And going in. And if you happen to be watching, just leave a comment, say hi. If you catch the replay, just put hashtag replay. That way that I know that you did in fact catch it, even though it was the replay. That happened to me last night. I was in a group and ended up this morning watching videos because I was so exhausted I fell asleep. And like, yeah, sorry, I didn't catch it live. Exhausted. And here we go. So, and like I said, I am just building the color up. And then I'm kind of looking into my mirror on the side as well. And I'm not going, I know it looks like I may be going all the way up to my brow bone. I'm not going up to my brow bone. I'm actually going to leave that open for a different color. And there's another good rule of thumb. The higher you hold your brush, the lighter the application. The further down you hold your brush, the darker the color application will be. And so now that they look even, I'm just going to clean up my brush really quick. That way, anytime you use pinks, well, dark pinks, purples, blacks, anything like that, you want to clean your brush right away. And this is the Saint brush cleaner, otherwise known as Houdini. It smells really, really, really good. It has like a cotton candy smell to it. So all I did was just spritz some on my brush and then just swiped it on my towel that I have, and there we go. And then you can use it right away. So now what I'm going to do is go into with this really pretty cool toned purple, that As If. And I'm going to use this on the outer corners of my eye. And so for that, I'm going to use like the pencil end of the eyeshadow brush. And I'm kind of just start lightly and just build the color up. I see that I need to. And I'm really just going kind of back and forth with it. Kind of making that like triangle shape. And then just hitting that crease right there on the outer corner. Getting into that crease. It looks really pretty. And then I'm going to blend all this out. I know it may be looking a little weird right now, but I will blend it all out. And then just wipe it off. Do the same thing with the other eye. A little bit more. There we go. And let's see what I do have some fallout, which is no worries. I can always grab that. And just getting into that crease right there. And then what I'm going to do is just flip the brush over and just kind of blend it. I just want everything to together. Do the same thing for the other side. And this will also help lighten the color. You know, if you think that it might be just a little bit too dark, this will, you know, the more you blend, the lighter your color is going to be. And then I'm just going to grab my perfector and get some of that excess. Get some of that fallout. There we go. I'm just going to clean my brush one more time. Get that purple off. And all of our brushes, I love our brushes because they're double-ended, so you get two for the price of one, which is awesome. I love that. Instead of, you know, spending X amount of dollars and you only get one brush, and then you got to turn around and spend X amount of dollars again for a different brush. And these are double-ended. And I'm just cleaning that pencil inside as well. Okay, and now what I'm going to do with the Junior Prom is I'm going to use that underneath my eye. And I'm just using, this is an e.l.f. Angled brush, and I am just going to go in and get right underneath my eye with it. Grab a little bit more. Trying to stay outside of my waterline. Which sometimes can be easier said than done. But y'all can see how it is. And then I'm just going to do the same thing. And just as I said, I was going to try and stay outside of my waterline. I ended up in my waterline on my right eye. So I got to jinx myself. Just a tad more. And I tend to do most of my eye looks on my YouTube channels, where I tend to do most of my tutorials, anything like that. But tonight I decided I would just jump on here and do one. Now here we go for that really pretty unicorn color. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the pencil end of that eyeshadow everything and just slightly dab it in. And I'm going to go for the inside of my eye to brighten it up. You can see how it's really brightening up the inner eye. And then do the left. I could typically do the left first and then the right. Kind of went backwards on that one. I am a lefty, so sometimes the struggle is real crossing over, trying to do the other eye. Grab some more of that. I don't know, I'm holding this brush at like such a weird way. I'm even like, what am I doing right now? I'm just trying to get it in there. There we go. And then I believe what I'm going to do is use my finger and then just kind of put some of the unicorn right there on the apple of my lid, just to kind of bring some shimmer on the lid as well. And it kind of goes in really nicely with that as if. So you're kind of getting that pink, and then you're getting that cool toned purple, and then you're getting the white from the unicorn. And then I will turn around and blend all that. And do the same thing over here. But just see how pretty that looks, how it just like, it really just brings the whole eye look together, in my opinion. And I'll tell you what, before I was not one that wore like bold eye colors, but I've been loving them. Now don't get me wrong, some days I just go for like a natural look. But I have been doing a lot of the bolder eye looks. And then to even take it up a notch, I'm going to take that fluffy end and I'm going to go hit my brow bone and just swipe it back and forth and just blend in that pink just a little bit more. And see how that just helps soften it up as well. And like I said, I'm just swiping back and forth with the fluffy end of that eyeshadow brush. add some mascara, and then the eye look will be complete. So I hope everybody has a fantastic and great Valentine's weekend. Wish it wasn't just so dreary out, but I guess we needed the rain. Was yesterday morning. I literally stepped in 4 inches of cold rain when I went to let my dogs out. And luckily I had my Uggs on, but I did not put socks on with them. And so yeah, my feet got soaking wet. That is how much rain that we ended up getting the night before last. It was just awful, awful, awful. I was like, wow, yep, that woke me up. Just putting this mascara on the other eye. Which I use e.l.f. mascara. I've been using it for a few years, and it's actually one of my favorites. I found that it does not transfer. I know some mascaras will transfer like onto your eyelids and everything like that. With the e.l.f., I have not found that it transfers or anything like that. I hit these bottom lashes very lightly. And there we go. That is the completed eye look. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I will be seeing y'all later. Bye.